Hey, come on. Up. Right.
You can rock with me, my voices, they always be loud. Looking in the mirror, I'm bigger, go figure. There goes the winner, every time get up, my chin up, don't give up, I'm gon' deliver. Looking in the mirror, I'm bigger, go figure. There goes the winner, every time get up, my chin up, don't give up, I'm gon' deliver.
All right, so here at Wes Watson's Mastermind, about to hit a podcast with a couple of the guys, me and Guerrero and Drago. Come follow me. Yeah, about to hit it right here.
This is Guerrero Fitness and Gasmoney. We're here in Wes Watson Mansion, and we are ready to shoot some podcasts, ask some questions, see where these guys are coming from, and just their upbringings, what are their biggest lesson, and what they had to overcome to become the man that they are today. So you can start.
Man, fuck, man, absolutely, man, and thank you for having us. And yeah, like, I mean, it's plain and simple. You know, we're in our own way. A lot of us, you know, we're in our own way. We have a lot of limiting beliefs, and that's because we've been programmed to think that way. Our upbringing, there's a lot that goes there, but it's about finding yourself, you know, working on yourself to become that person that you really want to be, because we all want to be better. We all want to look better. We want more for our families. We want a family. We want things in life, but that doesn't just happen. You know, you're not just going to get it without doing nothing. You got to sacrifice. You got to put in the work. So you actually, you know, have to put in the work, which most people don't want to do it.
So create the life by design. So like everything from the way you look, the way that you speak, your money, the way that your physique is, your relationships, like literally just go piece by piece. When I was fucking up, basically not living the life that I really wanted, I was 31 years old. I was skinny fat. I was drinking too much. I was drinking whiskey, wine, eating fucking whatever. And I was like, man, is this it? I had no connection for my real purpose. As soon as I found my vision and my purpose, that's the most important thing for people. If you can create that connection with you and your conscience, or you and God, that's the most innate and like best thing that you could possibly do. As soon as I stopped listening to the world and I started listening to above, my life started getting better. The teacher, when I was ready, the teacher appeared. That's what they say. Guerrero always says that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And I was ready. And so when I was ready, I hit the ground running. That's why it didn't take me 10 years to elevate it. I was so much ready that I started being successful.
Hell yeah.
You got to remove a lot of shit.
Remove process, yeah.
The removing process, that when you start doing that, that's when you start actually having more clarity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I tell people all the time, you got to get out of the way so you can get on the way. Like, think about drinking. That's a massive backstep. For my people
100%.
On my team, I tell them we don't drink here. We don't indulge in vices. And if you do have vices, we're going to go get rid of them one by one. And I tell people, your purpose is found through your trauma. Like, your insecurities are your biggest gift. Like, don't think that they're a bad thing. They're actually placed from above to be like, all right, okay, this is everything that held you back in your life, whether it be alcohol or drugs. And some people, it's just confidence, self-esteem. They don't believe in themselves. When I talk to my clients or the people who...
That's one of the biggest issues, I would say, the confidence.
Absolutely.
Like they don't have self-belief.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's built. You build self-belief through consistently winning. Confidence is just memory of you winning over and over and over. You're proving yourself. Oh, I wake up at this time.
Keeping
I hit this workout.
yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And so now, my program, I love my program so much that even if I didn't have any clients, I would still do my program because it's momentary. It's moment to moment. That's where you gain inner peace. It's not like, oh, once you reach $1 million or 5 million that you gain this grand life. No. It's actually just feeling free in that exact moment. That's what I sell. And then I have my program, which I call the solution, and then I give that to other people because I know that's what's holding them back. There's the end goal, and then what's in between where they are and the end goal is all their limiting beliefs.
That's exactly what
Yep.
it's because it worked for you. It's
Exactly.
that's how you find the solution in the whole process, in the whole journey. You guys found the solution that worked for you, how you fix your life, and then you guys are ready to give it back to the world and fix other people, whoever needs help.
Because check this out, we do need more coaches.
Yeah.
Like, there are a lot of bad people. I agree with that. And we need more warriors. And he said that's his last name, warrior. We need more soldiers of God. We need more real
More
leaders.
leaders.
What are leaders?
Yeah.
Leaders are people who think for themselves. So how are we supposed to be influenced by people who aren't really influencing themselves with the correct actions? We got to really be strong leaders, intelligent leaders, and lead our people correctly. If not, then they're going to be led by the matrix and drugs and violence and all the bad society. And I'm not about that. I have a higher calling. He has a higher calling. We do have a higher calling. It's our obligation. Now, that's why I do like it's not about you. It's just not. Your whole life was about you. Your whole life was one big cheat meal. So, like, let's stop the cheating in all facets. And if it isn't about you, go help.
Society has us tricked. Society has us fooled to believe that, you know what, go work, people content with what you got. They give you enough to have a
You
lifestyle.
have that comfort zone just enough.
Exactly. They know what they're doing. They give you just enough. But obviously, at a certain point, you know, you dig yourself deeper in a hole where, like, you start, like, finding, like, you know, you're getting desperate of, like, well, I don't like the situation I'm in. If this is life, if this is what this is all about, no, you just don't understand that, you know what, there's help out there. You got to just start asking questions. People, we're in ignorance. You know, we're raised and born in ignorance, and it takes you to get out of that by what? By seeking knowledge, understanding, asking questions, looking for help, getting a coach, a mentor, looking at role models, or leaders that you connect with, That's why the message is so powerful. When you put the message out there, somebody there is it's gonna hit them because they're ready for it. You know, that person wants a way out. You know, they want help.
People don't know how bad that they actually are. Have you ever heard that example when a frog is like in a pot of boiling water? You slowly simmer it over a period of time, and then at the end it's like boiling. They don't even know that, oh fuck, they're drinking, they're doing this, they're stepping over that ethical line further and further, and that line is moving farther. Then when they jump on our program, they're like, holy fuck, I didn't even know that this life existed. I'm like, no, that's how it was supposed to be. Exactly. Everyone taught you different, and then it was a slow burn where, like, now your life is ruined. Waistline problems,
the drugs been lifted, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just rewiring your subconscious mind that we've been programmed to believe. You know, whatever your environment was or whatever you were raised to believe in, that's all you believe. You know, if you have and it's mainly a lot of limiting beliefs. We're like, oh man, nah, this just go to work, come home and you know, reward yourself. Pleasure chasing, you know, eating, you know, drinking. Relaxing, you're entitled to relax because you work so hard. No, man, you still got to keep going. You got to work on yourself now. You got to start bettering yourself. You know, if you know, there is no stagnation. There's only progression or regression.
100%. You can't stay the same. Environment is going to change them. And I was always like, if you want to grow, you always should search for the environment where you see yourself at, and just do anything and everything possible. Just be surrounded by those type of people. So what are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely. You know, see, the thing is that's a good one, the way you explain it. But it's like when they tell me, like, you got to rewire the subconscious mind. How do you rewire the subconscious mind? It's usually through two phases: either trauma, something tragic happened,
something major in your
life,
which
that is rare, but it has happened. That's when people are like, well, this happened, and that's why I changed. You know. But many times you don't have to take it there. You don't have to wait for that rock bottom. You know, it could be through somebody else's motivation, somebody else that's inspiring. And of course, it's going to be repetition, repeating yourself daily affirmations that you got to do to change the way you think. Exactly. You know, that's how you rewire the subconscious mind with all that shit that you've been programmed to think, through repetition. That's the second, and that's the most common one. How are you going to do that? By getting a program that, you know, people like us provide for people. You know, like, we have the tools or what to do to start, you know, working in that direction, you know, of helping yourself.
Yeah, that's awesome. So where do you guys see yourself in?
So that's mine.
Yeah, go ahead. You wanted to say something?
Yeah, I mean, somebody needs somebody like you. Like everything that we go through, like, look, I didn't have the craziest fucking life. Like some people do, and we need that teacher. And it comes. That's why there needs to be so many different coaches, because that voice that I have is gonna reach the old me.
Yeah.
And man, we have to reach those people. That's what it's all about.
100%. And the best way I have a feeling to reach those people is through the stories. Through telling your story and just being
Connecting.
able to connect to the person that's watching from the other side of the camera.
Absolutely. Connection is king here. When you start connecting with people, that right there is so powerful because, like he says, you know, my story is relatable to a lot of people.
Yeah.
As much as his story is, as much as your story is, you know.
Yeah.
So this is endless for a lot of people that think that, oh well, you know, my story is not that big or it's not that exciting. Shit, that's somebody that's gonna connect with you, that's going through
Yeah.
what you went through, you know.
And they have no idea if they would elaborate that story
Exactly.
very good.
It's
They can connect with so many people. That's
beautiful,
insane.
yeah.
That's exactly what I thought from my story, because I grew up like very spoiled kid. Like my parents had money. They bought me apartment in college. They bought me a car. I didn't have any struggles, and that was the struggle by itself. It was that comfort zone was eating me within, and that's when I made the move. When I was 22, I made the move to the United States just because of that comfort zone, because I knew I was meant for something more, and I moved with $500 to Alaska just so I can find myself, to build the best version possible, to surround myself with the people like we do this weekend, and there's no better feeling, you know. And then at the beginning I was thinking, well, you know, people are just coming with the stories, like, you know, they were poor, they were homeless, they were this, they were that, and then I'm like, I don't have, like, my
What about
story
the
is
other
bullshit,
side?
right? I don't have a story. And then I'm actually when I was speaking to one of my friends, to people from the community, they're like, bro, that's a fire story, right? And then I started speaking with more people. I'm like, yeah, actually I do have a right story. Yeah,
I actually think that those are the people who are in the middle. The people who are in the middle are,
Yeah.
they didn't go through heroin, prison time,
Yeah.
and that's an extreme.
Yeah.
Like the people like you, those are the masses, and how you change the world is
Yeah.
through the masses,
Yeah.
is by getting sheep, you know?
Yeah.
And
That's
that's why they take out people like the Malcolm X's and the Martin Luther Kings and all the top people.
Yeah.
And that's why our job is so important, because we need people like you and me to get, and him
100%.
to get through the middle. It's not the outliers that we're after all the time. It's groups and masses of people, regions of people.
Yeah.
That's how evil conducts itself. It gathers in regions. It's like,
high level, and you have multiple businesses going around. So where is that you see yourself in the next 12 months?
I think for me, it's basically the same thing, just helping more people, making more money, and money is just a reflection of how many people you help. So I don't really look at money as like, oh, I want all this money. It's like, no, I actually want to become a better leader and serve more people.
How much of a world you changed?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that is my role. My purpose is real. This isn't, oh, I love helping people. Everybody always says that, oh, I love helping people, and they think helping people is just saying hi at the grocery store. No. I want to transform people's lives. I want to be that person who roadblocks them and then diverts them
Yeah.
to an actual real life-changing thing. And for me, yeah, just doing stuff like this, meeting people like yourself, coming to masterminds,
Yeah.
linking up with people like you, getting out of your comfort zone is how you level up. A lot of people are overfed, comfortable, and idle. They're like, yeah, one day I'm gonna make it. I'm like, you're not gonna make it sitting in your living room. You have to get out there. So that means constantly moving to the next level, and just, you're always gonna be pushed just
Yeah.
a little bit. It's gonna stretch you.
Pushing that envelope
Yes.
just a little bit.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
day
walk
by day.
into your power though,
Yeah.
because sometimes it's not. You're not scared anymore.
Yeah.
You believe in yourself. Okay, now we gotta walk into your power and put both feet, one,
Yeah.
two, and be like, here the fuck I am.
Yeah.
And this is what I am, and this is what I'm gonna do for the world. I am a leader.
Yeah. Well, there's no bigger fulfillment than knowing that you changed somebody's lives, and then knowing that you taught that person how to change others' lives, and then just you're like at the top of the umbrella of just changing the world slowly.
That's the
So
greatest feeling ever.
that's yeah, that's that. There's no better feeling than
Yeah,
that.
there is no better feeling than somebody coming up and telling you got my life back. You know, and I know how that feels because that's what happened to me. So my goal, you know, is just to help as much people as I can, reach as much people as I can
Yeah.
through bettering myself, saturating myself with more personal development, more knowledge, more wisdom. That's what I do. I go out there and I saturate myself. They're like, "Then, girl, what are you doing your days off or time off? Do you have time off?" Me, if I'm not working on someone, if I'm not doing a podcast, I'm reading, I'm saturating
What is the
myself.
day off? Yeah.
Yeah, there is no like, this is right here is
Yeah.
it's a passion of mine that this is what gives me that energy, the power, you know, to keep going.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I want to help people. I want to do this. This right here will reach someone that might need it, you know, and believe in them because there's a lot of people with disbelief. I know there is more of just people that are throwing the towel than people that, you know, that
winning.
know they could win. Yeah. So that's mine.
Pick your vision. Pick out what you want. Don't worry about, oh, how's it gonna play out? Don't even worry about the how. Do not fucking worry about that. All that, when you put faith and trust that, oh, this is what I'm going for, the path will be illuminated as you walk it. The strategy is gonna come. A mentor is
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
come. A book's gonna fall in your lap. This is gonna happen. So you just need to focus on exactly what you're going for, and then you need to increase your self-belief. You want to
Yeah.
know what holds people back is they don't believe that they could actually fucking do it.
100%.
I have more belief
Yeah.
than most of the people that I talk to. I'm like, you could do it. They're like, I believe that you believe that I could do it. I just don't believe. So why are we even focusing on what the economy's doing or what you don't have? We need to increase your actual self-worth, your
Self-worth, yeah.
self-belief. This is all paradigm. He was talking about your paradigm, your subconscious mind, all that stuff. You have a lot of work to do. Your success is a reflection of your personal development. I cannot agree
100%.
with that more. It's like, don't even worry about the world changes as you change.
Yeah.
So if you're not changing, you're going to stay the same. So yeah, there's a
The
lot
world
to
is
it.
not as it is as you are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a lot to that question, but I'd say just pick out what you want and then go for it until it fucking happens. Get around people who actually have that and stay around them. Get close to them. If they hang around 5 broke people, you're gonna be the 6th. Hang around 5 rich people, you're probably gonna be the 6th.
Yeah.
So why are you hanging out with people who are playing video games, scratching the balls? You gotta get around fucking people who are moving, just like the
100%.
people we are with.
Yeah, always, you
love
know,
that.
watch the circle, who you hang around with, the 5 people, that's why that shit is more important, the 5 people you hang around with, that's been it for a longest time. Tell me who you hang around with, I'll tell you how you're going to end up. That's just a proven fact, you know, and people got to understand, they got to be more clear with what they want in life. Once you set that clarity, and be more specific. People, they want something, but they're not specific. You gotta be specific with what you want, and then go after it. Set a goal, set, you know, baby steps to get you there. But always be working daily to get there, because that's when doors start opening up. That's when the, you know, whoever you believe in, God, you know, infinite intelligence, whoever you believe in, you're actually, you know, giving them a sign that you want better. But it's gonna have to, you know, that's through sacrifice. That's through you actually, you know, letting them know I want something and I'm actually working towards it. Guide me, because that road will illuminate. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and we don't call it a goal. We call it, you know, I like to call it an aim. You know, you aiming at something that is there already waiting for you, but you gotta walk it. And that's what people, they don't want to walk it, or they don't believe in themselves enough to take that step. But that's why, you know, they're living in faith, and they're living in doubt and fear. So they stay there because it's comfortable. So and they're like, and I always tell them, well, what's the opposite of doubt and fear? You know, faith and understanding. You know, you have to have faith. You know, and the way that you get faith is you actually see somebody do it, get a hold of that person, ask them questions, and follow the blueprint that he has, that he's providing. That's why, you know, a coach or mentor, they're so important. And I always push that to a lot of people, because nobody wants that. Everybody's pride and ego holds them from asking for help. They're like, oh, I got it, or I don't need a coach. I was like that. You know, I would have this fucking stupid mentality. I'm like, you're gonna stay there, you know, because obviously you don't know what the fuck.
Hey,
they're
they don't
doing.
even have a clue that they're actually building the cage around them, but
Yes.
just not putting the ego outside and
Because
asking the
that's
questions and
holding
trying
you
to level
back.
up.
Yeah, let go of all that shit.
Yeah.
That shit is paid out. It's gonna get you nowhere. Once you fucking let go of your pride and ego and let yourself be coach and become a student, you know,
Yeah.
then you're gonna progress. I guarantee that. You know, that's what's holding a lot of people back. Their pride and their ego.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys. It was really nice talking to you, and hope it's
Hell yeah.
the success is just gonna double, triple, and be eventually tenfold. So thanks a lot for this,
Absolutely.
and wish you all the best.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you, big
Thanks
man.
for-
Yes, sir.
Hell
Thank
yeah,
you guys.
big dog.
Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah. That was dope. That was gold.
Hey, come on.